gave you mouth to mouth, because those toxic fumes did a job on you. Of course, I ain't sure what'll happen now that I've touched you. No! Beams are shooting out my eyes! I can't stop them!
Shut your eyes, Rogue! Now!
Ah! I've only absorbed a fraction of his power. Meanwhile, at Xavier's mansion.
Welcome back, everyone. We are watching more X-Men 97. Storm here.
Rogue here.
Oh, Rogue. Oh my goodness.
Jessica.
But I gotta say, I'm not the Storm. I'm not an Omega mutant. Yeah, she is incredible. I'm A Storm. That's my YouTube channel name. Storm is an epic mutant, and to see her powers like in full force, I mean, we probably saw nothing yet.
Yeah, right. She's an Omega level mutant. They had good casual outfits when they were back at, like, you know, playing basketball or cooking beignets.
Oh, beignets, yeah. Wolverine, I love. They kept him short, which is great. And his one-liners are awesome.
Anyone who makes him tall is wrong. Sorry, Hugh Jackman.
I do love Hugh Jackman. I don't care. Like, he's the exception. You're a huge fan of X-Men. I love X-Men, but you are a super fan, and you have every right to say that, so I totally understand.
I love Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is a great Wolverine. He's too tall. Wolverine needs to be 5'3" max.
Yeah. And just wide and super strong.
Just wide.
Super muscular.
So wide.
Yes. So now Magneto has the rights to Xavier's school, and
according to him, he handed everyone a book that said Xavier's Last Will and Testament, which is not how they come. They don't normally come in books.
Yeah, so that's gonna make it very interesting.
Well, him and Xavier are all pals. They're good friends. They just are on the wrong
battle buddies.
Two different sides of the fight. Not even two different sides of the fight. Two different ways to fight.
Yes.
Magneto
they respect each other a lot.
Yes. Magneto thinks humans will just never give mutants the respect they deserve, and so he's cool with wiping them all out.
I know. It's terrible.
Which is a point of view, I guess.
Yeah. Very different perspectives, but they respect each other as equals. So very curious on where this is going to go. Shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I love it. Yeah, like the old Spider-Man 2. There you go. This is so perfect.
Oh no, Magneto!
Oh, there he is. Woo!
He's in the opening! I love that Morph just has, like, a gun. I mean, Bishop also has a gun, but he absorbs powers, too.
That's so cool. I love when they run into each other like that. 97.
Workers have managed to unload all passengers save one in what has become a Coney
Island
14
years old.
Any sudden moves and the wheel could come crashing down.
It's okay, honey. Come to me nice and easy. Real slow.
Whoa.
Oh no! Oh no, it's Walkman!
No!
That's Star-Lord.
No.
Who got it? Magneto? They seem to be making his powers yellow.
Ah, nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Art? Is that who I think it is? Saving humans? But while it's too soon to tell how recent events will impact mutant-human relations, one thing is clear to both humans and mutants.
I don't get it, Jean. Did the professor not trust me?
Maybe we're seeing this wrong. Maybe he did this for us.
This is our home, you
There's Calista!
It's
Ooh.
all we have left.
And there's Leech!
All you
There you go.
dogs left us. You think regular folks can sleep knowing you demons are down here lurking?
Please, don't hurt Leech.
Oh.
The depths, you human.
Crap.
Even denying these
Ooh.
outcasts the indignity of
Look at
your
the-
waste.
I mean, they deserve both.
Electricity and magnetism
I really need the shirt that says Magneto was right. That is a shirt that they wear, like, in the comics. And you can actually buy it, I think.
Nice. Okay.
You're him. You're...
Magneto. And I promise you, child, you shall never be afraid again.
Wow.
What was the professor thinking? My X-Men.
Keeps calling them my X-Men. That's such like a dig.
The tragic fact that I did not consign those sapiens to the waste bin of history is proof of my desire to honor
Yes,
Charles
humans are
Xavier's
Homo
dream
sapiens.
of
Mutants are Homo superior.
Even Charles Xavier can make a mistake.
Yeah, so he questions it too, but he's trying to do the right thing.
Haven't worn this old thing since that battle in
'Cause
the
of
blue area
Xavier.
of the moon. I was possessed by a malevolent cosmic entity and
Yes, Jean, we all remember the Phoenix Saga.
there was Scott, fighting by my side.
Y'all remember that time you blew up a planet?
Oh my.
I feared you would do your best to avoid being alone with me, Rogue.
Wait, what?
Do you think your team would still trust you if they knew?
What?
That was a long time ago, Eric.
What?
That cat's gonna stay in its bag. You hear me?
That I do recall that being something in the comics. Now that this is happening, I don't think it ever happened in the cartoon though.
I did not know that.
Ready yourselves, my X-Men.
Oh.
Are your helicopters?
Oh, shoot.
Bye.
Oh god,
shit.
blades? They're gonna bring the blade? Oh my gosh.
That is one of my worst fears.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking scary.
Magneto, by order of the
Jeez!
Superhuman Activities, I hereby place you under arrest for crimes against humanity.
Who is this Magneto, by the way? He's being very generous. I feel like there's no way that that's...
He learned a lot. through
When?
Xavier. When Xavier died.
There's a breach in the perimeter.
They must want Magneto.
He's gonna save
It's
them.
judges, ma'am.
What in the blazes did we do?
Monster.
What in the blazes did we do?
Traitors to your kind. Oh, to play by the rules, and still they come for you.
Storm, watch Magneto and the judges. The rest of us will back up the guards in the lobby. Our goal is de-escalation.
I love Cyclops.
Protesters are
Jane,
demanding
gotta
He's
get
a
it.
straight arrow.
I read a couple of
Uh-oh.
issues in preparation of this, and I could hear original animated Cyclops in my head.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
He's like, "You need to cut something?"
Oh, jeez.
Logan, come on!
Get out the way!
Oh, the dog.
You don't know how to drive on a road. Jesus. This man has been alive for like 100 years, and he is panicking over this.
Oh. Oh, crap.
I won't get it. Oh, shut you. Oh no!
Crap. Oh, my God.
Hurt my friends? Now you answer to me. You
Flash.
answer to no one.
Oh, that was a good hit. Wow.
Know what I hate? Your kind. You act
Crap.
got it so bad. Normal people have it hard too. Harder.
Holy crap.
You're the one you're punching. You're literally punching him as you say this.
The whining.
Inventing.
You're whining just as much as I hate you.
Holy crap.
Oh, like Deathstrike.
Oh, yeah,
no,
nice. Is that Colossus?
Yes, Colossus, and now it's Psylocke. I thought it was for real Lady Deathstrike for a second, but it's just more.
Oh, perfect timing.
The baby's coming, Scott!
Storm. Jean's in labor. Morph's here, but they're losing the line.
Be silent, heed my commands, and you shall survive.
Good job, guys.
Always do what Smith
Do
says.
mutant births.
You people can lose control of your powers, and if she needs a C-section,
I'll show you a C-section.
Darling, I'm here.
This doctor won't deliver our baby!
Rogue, can you use your powers to siphon
path.
I'd be like, you're gonna be a jerk about it. I'm just gonna use my powers.
God, that's so awesome. She's forcing it.
She's like,
she could just absorb knowledge. I freaking love that.
Yeah. It's like Keanu in The Matrix. Instead of I know Kung Fu, it's like I know OBGYN.
Oh, how cool! Lightning rods!
Amazing!
Oh my god!
Amazing! So good!
We're just caging you in. We're not gonna electrocute you.
Oh no, this guy's here.
Uh-oh. Oh, Storm took it! Holy crap!
Swear to God, if they killed Storm.
They better not. Right through the chest. Holy crap. Crush. Yeah, bad choice.
Seriously.
And he has metal all over him. Oh, Storm. She's not gonna die.
The breeze is gone. I cannot feel it. No,
did he take away her powers?
The air. What
really?
Has he done to me? Magneto.
I thought she was dying, and that's why she's losing her powers.
This is your dream. My kind splayed before you, powerless and afraid. All the X-Men have done is use their awesome power to protect a world that hates and fears them.
That's beautiful animation.
Is he just gonna drop them?
Oh, is he really?
Holy shit, he is.
I mean, like, why bring them?
He's just gonna drop them.
Ingrate, sycophant, worm. So small I could smite you with a step. There was a time I would smite you all for what was done to Storm. But today, I have saved you from your own. For an old friend has challenged me to remember this view.
Wow.
The last it is, versus how small we make it. Charles Xavier entrusted me with his dream, and it does not ask you to love or embrace my kind as your own.
Oh God, Rogue.
But merely to accept that this is a shared world with a common future, and that my kind, like yours, have the right to live in it. I am trying to be better.
But this Jamook.
You crap my
Do
pants.
not make me let you down.
Literally.
The speech is much more convincing when you're 500 feet in the air.
I was thinking, Nathan.
How'd you know, Jessica?
Nathan Summers.
Nathan. Charles Summers.
Oh, Wolverine. Always on the outside.
United
Poor
Nations
Wolverine.
stunned the world this week.
Storm has, like, always loved her powers, too. She's never been
That makes
someone
sense. Like,
who hated them.
yeah, because she's talking about like not being human, and she's like the top tier X-Men. She's a goddess. It's crazy.
Wow, to not know that the Storm was there.
Yep.
That's been her life.
Jean, my sister. You, of all the X-Men, know the heartbreak of saying goodbye. Having said it so many times. So I ask that you help the others understand
She
why
just
I could
left.
not stay to say it this day. My faith in your family's future is strong, and I cannot
The little
But
phoenix
she's part of
symbol
the
is up
family.
there.
Yeah.
It is
Aw.
human nature
Huh.
to crave connection,
Nice picture.
as it is also mutant nature to be heard,
Oh, what's going on here?
seen, to feel another soul.
Oh wow, he can touch her.
Seeing yours.
I mean, I don't
Wait,
think that's surprising.
Connection
That's surprising
is
to
a
me.
fragile
Huh.
treasure, one we sacrifice so much to maintain.
throw him at him. That's what he deserves. Oh no! That's good. That's good. That'll cheer him up.
I know what they do.
Storm will spend a day schlepping it with the basic folk and come right home, happy as a...
Who keeps showing up at their house?
I don't know who that is, but it's not her.
Jean.
Wait, what?
The X-Men.
Wait, what?
What? Jean.
Wait, what?
I know what's happening.
I'm like, Jessica, explain! You gotta watch this cool ending first.
Amazing!
You have new characters here?
Amazing.
Have the same characters.
Okay.
Do you think it's the same ending? Yeah. Maybe they're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
start
just
adding
all
more
the
characters.
Yeah.
I love this ending. It's so fun. So, I want to hear from you, Jessica, first. Like, do you know what that's about, seeing the extra
other
gene? The other gene?
I do. It has me super excited.
Okay, I'm sure a lot of fans are like, but I'm more like, what? Is this a multiverse thing? Is she a clone? So many questions. So is it best just to leave it alone, or?
I mean, I'll let them explain it to you. They're gonna go through it.
Yeah, they're gonna go through it. I'm so curious right now because I'm like, what the heck was that? So I don't have any theories. I'm thinking multiverse. She had that dream before. Can she multiply herself? And she was in a lot of pain when she had the baby. So did she somehow duplicate herself in some way? Not that that's her power, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till next episode. So hopefully we'll find out then. But they had their baby, and, you know, I love being thrown into their life. I know the old series had its moments, too, where it felt dire and it probably was scary to kids, but I think this feels like another level where, you know, I actually worry for them. Like, will they kill off a character? Like, Storm,
yeah, like,
I really
honestly,
thought she was going to die in this. I'm like...
They're bringing this whole thing back, like, after 20-plus years, right? Mm-hmm. This could be... They could do anything. They could just, like, destroy everyone.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, who knows how much of this they'll do. And there's so many mutants that, like... How do you even... Like, you could easily bring more and more characters in to replace the old ones. Mm-hmm. I don't think anything's off the table, honestly. After I realized that Storm lost her powers... That is a plot in the comics at one point. And that's actually where, I don't know if you've seen, this isn't, I have, there's a Storm look where she first gets the mohawk, mm-hmm. and she's dressed all, like, punk-like. Mm-hmm. And that's from, like, that time period.
So maybe it's connected. Maybe it's the same idea.
Yeah, so
you're the all-knowing.
I'm trying to remember the details of it. And I can't remember a lot of the details. I'm trying to, like, how did she lose her powers? I do remember she goes to hang out with Forge for a while, who I do believe was in the cartoon for a bit. Okay. And Forge's power is that he knows machines and stuff. And he's also an amputee. And so him and Storm have a whole thing going on for a little while. And they hang out together while she's got her no powers. So I'm curious if they're going to bring Forge in.
Okay.
Forge is a fun character.
Forge. Yeah, that would be nice. And I'm hoping that Storm will still be a major part of this story, because
she has
a very
to be.
Shocking and sad part.
Yeah.
But, you know, and it was not predictable to me. Like, it makes sense now because we had some build-up with her talking about, like, she's so wise, she's so well-respected. I mean, we've seen her in different movies and in the comics, and she's just absolutely strong. She's so freaking incredible. So her, like, you know, we heard in the first episode that, what is it called again? An Omega class? Like, she's
an Omega mutant, yeah.
An Omega mutant. And she's like a top tier mutant, a goddess, you were saying. And a lot of people say that. Like, she is like the ultimate mutant. So I think that's so freaking cool that I just never ever expected. So it threw me off there, which it was supposed to do that, I guess. But, like, I didn't think she was actually going to get hurt, you know, and actually lose her powers. But I really thought she was going to die there. And she might debate and be like, I legit thought,
they killed off Storm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it felt really tragic. I mean, I really felt her pain there. Like, that sucks. And she can't even, feel a storm or anything around her anymore. So
God, that has to be heartbreaking for her.
Yeah, and you could feel that with her, and it just was terrible.
Quick Storm backstory. Storm was born in New York. She's actually American by birth. But one of her parents is from Africa, and they moved back to Africa when she was young. And then there was an earthquake in Cairo, I want to say.
I love how you know. And
her parents died, and she was trapped under the rubble.
Oh.
And she, to this day, has claustrophobia. And then she was a street rat, Aladdin street rat in Cairo growing up for a while. And eventually made her way out to more rural area. And I'm not that was probably a made-up country. It probably wasn't a real place, so I can't say where in Africa she was. But
that's so cool you know this, though.
She actually was there as a goddess. She controlled the storms. She was able to help the people who lived there with their crops and stuff so that they didn't have to worry about famine or frosts or anything that would affect their food income. Cool. And they treated her as a goddess, and that's where Charles Xavier swooped in and picked her up.
That's really cool.
So Magneto also mentioned at one point, oh, you're a goddess.
Yeah, I heard that. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that says a lot. Coming from him, I was like, holy crap, yeah. I mean, I already like Storm, but I was like, wow, okay, yeah, like everyone really, really respects her.
It's fun because she's so like regal and like, serious all the time. And she could also pick your pocket if she wanted.
Yeah, I mean, just to hear that about her
backstory. Those skills.
It just shows great character development where like you don't always know someone's story. I mean, that's pretty insane that she came from, such a tragic place, but wow. I mean, and I joked before saying that like I know she's like so freaking strong with her powers, but you were saying that she got into a fight with like a knife fight or something, and I'm like, yeah, because she's probably
and that's actually
physically fighting too.
I think that was part of the time when she didn't have powers because she had her punk outfit on. Mm-hmm. She actually led the X-Men without powers for a while, and she fought Cyclops for it.
Oh, geez.
And won to lead the X-Men because she just was that cool. She's just naturally that good at
that is pretty cool. Incredible.
So.
And that one character that you told me about, he was originally in the old series as well, and he has the M carved on his face.
Oh yeah, Bishop,
thank you.
On his face. Yes.
Yeah, and I like his character. I don't really remember him from the cartoon, but when you told me that that's an actual scar because he's from the future, and
it's a tattoo, I believe.
Or a tattoo.
Yeah,
okay,
tattoo.
Not that it's it's still terrible because he was marked for being a mutant. It wasn't like it was a negative thing, but I kept thinking it was like a scar. It looked like they carved it or branded him or something, but it's still really bad. But I like how they add those details in because everyone has a story, and most of them are unfortunately tragic. Now I'm curious about Magneto and Rogue. I mean, what the heck is going on there? I had no clue they had a thing going on. Rogue is older in the cartoon than she is in the movies, but don't
think movies. Rogue's always been an adult in the X-Men cartoon and in the comics. This is like really digging into my memory here. I'm just like, I remember that there was like a thing. I can't remember any of the details, but I do know that Magneto and Rogue maybe sort of
hooked up.
We're into each other for a while, which is weird still, because even though she's an adult, he's like 60.
I was going to say, like he's
25.
But sometimes things happen. I just did not expect that at all. And then poor Gambit. Like, I really thought, I mean, you could still be in love and mess up, but I really thought they had a good relationship. Not that I saw a lot of it, but, from the series.
I love Rogue and Gambit. Series. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if good relationship, though, is what I would call their...
Okay, yeah, you know more.
Gambit just hits on her a lot. And she's like, no, I could never. I would steal your powers away.
Yeah, so they can't actually have a true relationship, right? Because he can't
touch it. I don't know what's happening with the whole Magneto Rogue thing that they're touching hands. I don't know how that's working.
Yeah. Yeah, so. I'm very curious about that too. So maybe because he's just so strong that somehow he can manage, but I don't know. But something happened, and Gambit saw her leaving, right? So
saw her leaving or heard something, or he seemed upset, whatever it was. So he seems to know something's going on.
Yeah, and, maybe nothing did happen there, but she did go to see Magneto, and she kind of was, like, looking at him fondly, so I was like, yeah, that's not just, like, a friendly thing, like, you know, she still has feelings for him, so that's gonna be awkward. Poor Gambit.
Though, I mean, like, Gambit wears that great outfit. He makes you beignets.
I know. What are you doing?
Why are you going with Magneto, the terrorist?
Yeah. I love hearing that same story with Magneto where, like you were saying, too, with him and Xavier, like, they have very different perspectives on things, but, they both have valued points, and Magneto is very aggressive with his ways, and but he makes a lot of good points with, like, seeing Storm there, and then his speech about, like, here you're just going to take away their powers and torment us and, imprison us and, we make us extinct because we can't be who we're supposed to be, kind of thing. And I like how it's like the same kind of thing that we always see, of course, in the old animated show, but also in the movies and the comics. I'm sure, like, there's... Comics are your thing. Like, I do love reading comics, but I never read the X-Men comics, so I don't know if that was always the same perspective. Like, but I think that's like his main thing. So, but it's cool to see him change in this.
The whole thing, the X-Men's theme throughout the years has always been defending the world that hates and fears us. Mm-hmm. Is their like, it's their version of with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah,
that's what's constantly being said, and. As far as Magneto is concerned, if they hate and fear us, why should we give a shit about them?
Yeah.
And that varies in, extremism depending on the mood of the writer at the time. Sometimes he's just like, pretty chill but doesn't like humans, and sometimes he's like, exterminate all the humans.
You got me on a bad day, so
depending on how he feels that day, maybe he's really ticked off. There was a lot of traffic on the way home from work, and he's just like, that's it, destroy them all!
I will destroy you.
So.
Yeah, I like his character. I like that, he's trying to lead the X-Men, and it's all because of Xavier, because he respects him so much, and he's gone now. And it sounds like he actually did die. Like, originally, I thought he just left the planet, and he had to stay away to survive, but I guess in this one, or maybe they're just, I think he's actually dead.
If he can't live on Earth anymore, then I guess you might as well be declared dead, right? As far as
it's kind of sad to put it that way, but yeah, I guess so. But yeah, it's sad, but it is interesting to see everything change. People trying, like, just because of Xavier, like, he's the glue keeping not just everyone together, but trying new things. I mean, for Magneto, like, he was the ultimate villain for so long, and yet he's going to now be leading the good guys. But I think it's definitely going to be a struggle. I mean, we only saw 2 episodes, and I think he's really trying. He even said he was. There's going to be a lot of issues they come across with humans fighting the X-Men. But yeah, so I feel so bad for Storm. I really hope she gets her powers back.
I hope so too. I'm curious if they're going to bring Forge in. I'm curious if they're going to bring her punk look in. Yeah. I can't remember how she gets her powers back.
But she will get them back.
She does eventually in the comics, because nothing is ever permanent in the comics.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is.
She's such an amazing character. I kind of figured she would get her powers back, but maybe that'll be like the end of this season, or, so good so far. I'm sure it had a lot of good reviews, so maybe there'll be a season 2, and it'll be a while. But if she gets her powers back, I think that's awesome. But
she does.
First.
So I doubt they'll bring all of this in, so I'm just going to say it because there's no way that they're going through the whole story. Wolverine gets engaged to this young lady named Mariko over in Japan. That's when he's hanging out with Rogue, when Rogue first joins the X-Men, and she's a bad guy, and Wolverine's the only one that'll, like, give her the time of day, and it's the whole thing. And she's there for the wedding. And she meets one of Wolverine's ninja buddies, Yukio. And Yukio kind of, like, gets her into the punk outfit and teaches her not to care about the fact that she doesn't have her powers anymore. Yukio's, like, one of the people that really helps her out and makes her badass. So Forge is someone I'm wondering if they'll bring in. Yukio is someone I'm wondering if they'll bring in some fashion. So
I love this.
I doubt Wolverine's gonna get married in the next couple episodes, though. So
you never know, but yeah. Who's your favorite character? Just to throw, I know who your favorite character is, but I'm just gonna throw this in just to talk about it.
How to even start? I mean, Wolverine.
Yeah,
obviously.
it is obvious. Yeah.
I've read so much Wolverine. Wolverine's my favorite, but I love all of them so much. Like when they're on screen, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're my favorite. Whoever's on screen at the moment.
Yes. You know, besides like the people we've been seeing, because I'm happy to see Jubilee, because I, of course, like remember her from the old one.
Yes.
But like Wolverine's definitely, like Wolverine and Storm are my two favorite, and then, you know, Rogue and Beast, and I want to see Nightcrawler. I really liked him too, so hopefully he'll be in this too. And I really like Gambit too. And Jubilee and Gambit I only knew from the, you know, X-Men 1990s. I guess it came out in 97 or something, or that's where it continued. I like Cyclops too, though. Gambit.
You need Cyclops is the thing. I don't love Cyclops.
He's that Leonardo of the Turtles.
His presence, like the other characters bouncing off of him, is always really good. Mm-hmm. So
I like that, because he's that stern leader, but he's loyal, and he's very stubborn, and he's set in his ways, but he's really trying as well, and he's just dorky, you know.
His dad's a space pirate.
He's a space pirate? That's pretty
His dad's
cool.
a space pirate.
I like that. Oh, all the stories you have, Jessica. Tell us more.
The X-Men lived very weird lives.
But they sound exciting. Might not always be a positive thing, but more stories. You get all kinds of extra stories, more comics that way, right?
Yep.
So, guys, let us know who your favorite X-Men is. All around, just from this series. I'm very curious. And anything else you'd like to add, Jessica, for this episode?
Just I'm very, very excited for more. This bringing back in this world is so much fun.
It's so much fun. I gotta like write down more notes. I'm usually good at doing that, but there's certain things that happen that I'm like, ooh, and then I forget to talk about it at the end. But next time, we'll see. There's a couple things I was like, oh crap, I didn't write it down. But loved it. Can't wait for episode 3, guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. See you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.